Alright, that was a telephone call, and this is a torch. And that's helping a lot. So solar panels are gonna need coal dust as well as glass, and I wanna keep one of each item that I'm gonna need in my inventory. So I'm gonna need iron, I'm gonna need bronze, no, not gonna need bronze. I'm gonna need tin as well. Copper should need as well. Here. What else? I'm gonna need coal, of course, as well as cobblestone. Not rotten flesh. And glass. Perfect. And then I wanna get rid of all the signs, of course. Okay, so now I need some glass. What am I doing? Of course, there's not gonna be any space for any of the other materials here, which is kind of funny. Okay, so 3 refined iron thingies are gonna go into the machine blocks, as well as other places. Generator. Where is the generator one? Okay, and then I'm gonna need some cobble. Crap, I already did what I didn't want to do, which is not leave one of these in my inventory. No, refined iron I can't copy, unfortunately. Okay, I lost one of these. No, I didn't, cause glass is here. Never mind, it's all good. Okay, so this is going into the furnace one. And the point of having different project tables for each thing is that then you can just put the materials and craft them instantly instead of having to change the recipe all the time. So eventually all of them will have recipes, and I will be able to you know, craft everything pretty fast. Oops, did not want to do that. Why am I stuck on matter? Because I have yeah, that one is not good. Okay, why don't we make a Kleinstar, whatever you pronounce it like. And why am I going here again? I really don't understand. I keep going to the static transmutation table for some reason. Alright, that works. Let's not fill it up with a ton of crap, but it should be able to hold a decent amount of energy now. What do I need is redstone. Let's burn some fuel then. Okay, I need one at least here. And then we can put it in the RE battery as well as in other places. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna need tin as well. And yeah, I thought that was a lot of stuff. And copper cables. So in the copper thingy I'm gonna put copper and rubber, which I should have a decent amount of in the chest. And rubber is here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And let's see, these are at 100%, consuming less energy, but it seems like only one of them is staying at a decent speed, except for yeah, this is gaining speed or losing it, I'm not sure actually. Seems to be working for now, let's not worry about it. But I might add one new geothermal at some point, just to make sure everything is running smoothly. I just made some rubber, so copper cables are nowhere? No, here. And I'm gonna need so many of those, it's gonna be a crazy amount. I mean, in the last time I did this challenge map, I also kind of was in charge of the solars, and I had to make so many copper cables, it was crazy. Okay, so these guys are gonna need some copper cables. Oops. And that's the part that sucks. If you make too many recipes, then you have to make the thing again. So yeah, not the worst thing that can happen, but crap again. That's fine though. Generators go into the solar panel project table along with some of these guys. And then 2 electronic circuits. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Especially considering I don't have any yet. Okay, so some refined iron here. No, in the electronic circuit one. Clearly I am gonna need some more redstone, which I already used like a silly goose. Okay, so I just want to show you how I make the first solar panels, but then I think I'm gonna go off camera and then either wait until I'm done building all of the things or until someone comes in so I can chat a bit. But yeah, let's show you making the first solar panel, and I'm just gonna have to make 512 of those. Actually a little bit more because I need the other arrays as well. So yeah, those are the first 16 solar panels. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I just had an idea which is gonna help with some of the boring work in making the solar, of which by the way I have about all of this already. So I'm gonna replace the top golden chests with condensers. Let's see, need 3 of these guys. Right, and then I probably should learn the collectors, why not? Where is it? I got lost a little bit. Okay, let's do it one by one, actually. Alright, so this is supposed to be coal. And I'm gonna put the collector here. And this is gonna make coal. And the coal is gonna be macerated, and I can still put my own coal here, of course. And it should get pulled as soon as this filter has stopped you know, pulling items out or whatever. This should have iron as a product. I wonder if, yeah, I could put that there. Okay, so the problem with this is that they connect to tubes, so yeah, might have to put some covers in there, and I don't feel like it. So that's iron, and this is sticky resin, which I can get some from here. And yeah, I guess that'll help me a little bit with the automation. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working a little bit. Hula Lua joined, but he's kind of busy and AFK, so yeah. So I'll be back. So I'm almost done. I've got 8 stacks of solar panels, almost. 7 stacks and 16 solar panels. And I'm just crafting the last components. Let's see what I need. I need some more generators. And Untitled joined us. He's on TeamSpeak right now. Hey, I'm recording, by the way. And yeah, making some progress. I'm gonna need 9 stacks of solar panels. I believe the MV solar array requires 64 more solar panels, so yeah, not quite done yet. So you're gonna finish those potions now?
No, I was just gonna make a bit past solar panel. Might try doing them again, but it's just like I don't know how to do it differently.
Alright. Okay, some copper cables. This is actually a pretty efficient system. Sheriff is having some problems there though, that's why he keeps connecting and disconnecting. And he's having the same problems I was having yesterday.
Silver in your table thing.
What?
Do you have silver ingots in your list of table recipes?
Solvering?
Silver ingots.
Oh, not silver ingots, no.
Jeez, you can't hear me very well.
No, I can't. I even like increased the volume on TeamSpeak. But still. You should like yell at me.
Yeah, maybe. Just see what's going on. I don't know.
That'd be helpful. Right.
Jump on TeamSpeak, so,
Okay. Yeah, it's really low. I can't hear him very well. So yeah, I don't know if it's his side or my side, but I got my volume up to the max and it's kind of low. So I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's get those batteries going. Yeah, can still make some more. Let's make some tin though. And as you see, I made a Kleinstar Omega. That's unfortunately the biggest tier. Not unfortunately, but I mean like if it ever gets full, I can't make a bigger one. So yeah, gonna be stuck with that one. But I guess I can use the EMC to make like smaller Kleinstars, and then it won't be full anymore. Anyway, I'm quite advanced here. Okay, need coal dust.
it's fabulous.
Not really. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. I'll just pretend that I understand what you're saying.
Most people do that anyway.
Oh, come on. You can't really think that.
I can. Doesn't mean it bothers me.
Right.
Anyway, actually, silver.
Yeah, see, I understood silver ingot in that sentence.
That's probably because you've heard me say it before now.
Yeah. Ooh, 8 stacks of solar panels. Awesome. I still need another stack for the MV array, but that's a progress. That sucks the most. Like in the last map, I made an HV solar array with the same setup, like all the project tables and the machines, and then I realized, wait a second, I still need to make 64 more solars for the MV solar array, and I had to make them all again, and that was annoying. Because like mentally you think you're done, and then you're not.
That's why you need advantages to
Okay, I'm gonna mess up with my settings, see if I can improve that. Alright, I changed the settings a little bit, so maybe it'll be better. For now, let's get some more electronic circuits. I'm actually not sure if I need this. Probably do, always do. I've crafted so many so far, and yeah, still gotta craft a few more. Generators, batteries, alright. Can you try speaking again?
Yeah, is that any good?
Got slightly better, I'd say. It's okay. TeamSpeak should be like putting any sounds at like 6 more decibels of whatever sound level it is at, but I can't really tell.
I just don't know why it'd be so bad, because normally my mic's quite good for people.
Yeah, I'm sure your mic is fine. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on exactly here. Alright, almost done with solars. I need 64 more, and then 8 more for the LV solar array, and then 1 more for 1 normal solar panel. And yeah, pretty much almost done. That's gonna be 9 stacks of how much? 9 stacks of solar panels plus 9 more, if my calculations are correct, and I hope they are, because it's really annoying when you think you're done crafting all of this stuff and then you're not, and you have to craft more and more. So a little bit more of electronic circuits here, and yeah, over here, and maybe that's enough. No, probably not. Need 3 more solar panels, and what I'm missing is generators. I think he's AFK. I can give you silver though.
You can.
Well, yeah, I thought you were asking if I had a piece laying around.
Oh.
Not like if I could make it. Yeah, I'll make you some.
Yeah, cool. I love how when you ask like what is something on this server, you always end up with stacks.
Yep. Well, you know, that's me.
That's Unity.
Okay, so it seems like I need generators, I believe, and that's gonna need some more iron, of which I have none. Let's get some iron then. Not gonna need that much iron, but might as well. Okay, and this is at 0. Yeah, so it's gonna take a little bit more than usual. But yeah, that'll be done. And then what else do I need? Not electronic circuits, not glass, not coal dust. So yeah, that's all I need, basically. Yep. Once I get all the refined iron, I'll be done. Except for, of course, I have to craft transformers. And 500 divided by 8, 64, so I need 64 low voltage transformers. Let's see what that entails. Lots of wood, copper, and copper cables. Alright, not too bad. I bet I already have enough copper cables. Let's see. And why not some wood? I'm gonna need more than that though. obviously. If this requires 4, and each wood is 4, then 1 stack of wood should be enough for everything I need. And it had to be jungle wood. Is it jungle wood? I do not like jungle wood, but whatever. And yeah, didn't need that many cables. In fact, yeah, perfect. 64. I don't think I need 64 LV transformers, but we'll see how much I actually need. We'll see. Can't really calculate that fast. I mean, I have to take a little bit of time. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will be used to make an HV array. First LV array. Why don't I use a new table? I think that's gonna be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all the solars gonna go here and transformer here. And yeah, that should be exactly what I need for this. 64 low voltage solar arrays, and now I need MV transformers, which need machine blocks, which I'm making good, and coal cables. And that's pretty easy, or should be pretty easy. And how many do I need? I need 8. So I've got 16 more machine blocks than I need, and I just need some gold and rubber. There's a button. Okay. Coal cable. And this one is gonna be 2 recipes in one. Don't really need that many, but whatever. And when you have infinite resources, you don't really care much about, you know, wasting whatever. So yeah, and that, why don't we just put 8 here, which is what I need, and put them here. And that should get myself 8 medium voltage solar arrays. Finally, I need 1 HV transformer, which requires energy crystal. Hey, what happened to my redstone? It just disappeared. Alright, energy crystal. You know, I could just use the crafting table here. I mean, there's a reason why I got the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, and now HV cables need some refined iron and some rubber. Perfect. And yeah, I don't really need a stack. Again, wasting resources, whatever. 1, 2, and finally I need an electronic circuit. Hopefully I have 1 left. And then I can try to build it. Okay, what am I doing wrong? This is a transformer. Oh crap. Okay, that should work if everything is right. Awesome. Alright. I'm wondering if we should use the HV solar array to actually provide energy to the monument.
I probably would before you had to end.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that I'm just gonna make sure it's not powering something else that, you know, requires LV and then it explodes. Oh yeah, of course it's connected to the advanced machines. Ugh. Silly geese. Okay, I'm just gonna let that power the energy requirement thingy. We need, how much we need? 100 million U. Not too bad. And, you know, you can do that slowly over the course of a few days, or you can try to make like a nuclear reactor, and we might have to make a nuclear reactor. That could be a fun project. What's gonna take the longest is those bees. I mean, seriously, the bees are gonna be a pain in the ass. And I'm not sure which setting we have. There's the... oops, crap. Do I have enough to not care? Seems like I do. So, sorry. It gave me a generator, that's fine. So, let's see the goal. Actually, I have it in my phone, in the screenshot, so... just want to make sure of what I need. HB solar array, and then NV solar array, LV solar array, and solar. Yeah, okay, all good. An NV solar array is going to require 8 transformers. Yeah. And then the LV solar array is also going to need that, and then I'm going to need 1 solar I already have. Okay, so let's make some transformers. What am I doing? Perfect. Okay, got 1 LV transformer. I mean, low voltage solar array. Let's put it right here. You know what I would really like is one of those lava amulet thingies that you can stop rain with. Let's see if I can find it. Should be around here. Not the Ring of Arcana. I know it's one of these. There you go. Vulcanite amulet. Pretty cheap, and it can stop the rain. So yeah, I'm gonna craft one of those, I think. Now I need this to be a MB solar array. And I've got all of it. Medium voltage, low voltage. I'm gonna need a wrench, of course, to take them off. I'm not gonna be that silly to take them off with a pickaxe. And finally, 1 solar. Why not put it here? Okay. I'm gonna let them run until I've got all of the goals, and then I'll probably... I don't know, I might wait until, you know, we've got the power inside the monument as well, because that's probably smarter. What I need now... oh yeah, the Vulcanite amulet. So, lava bucket. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dark matter. Easier done than said. 1, 2, 3. And I believe the shortcut to stop the rain is R. So yeah, let's try that out. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah. Awesome.